welcome to McGowan's Canvas Miracles. We got quite a show for you today. Running behind as usual, doing all kinds of things. We got work going on all over the city, and even at the Rogers studio itself, we're doing some work. So we're right here. This is where I work and paint and teach and do things. So we're going to do the shot right in the set today. But we're not going to paint today. We're just going to talk. We got a really important subject. And my friend Charlene, who I've known for a while, who does great work in our city, which we'll get into. But we're going to talk today about the autism and the work you do with them.
I've had lots of experience and trainings within autism, including running or managing 2 special care homes with most of the residents in there living with autism. I was a PSW, I was a recreational worker, a complex caseworker at one point. So all of this kind of aided me into getting the position that I have here at Autism Resources Miramichi as an executive director.
Those are a lot of initials and a lot of things. So
there
explain to
is.
people what a PSW is and all these things.
Well, for PSW, a personal support worker, that's where I first started. I was going to different homes and helping out different people with mostly respite. Respite would be so families could take that opportunity to go do something that they enjoy and give maybe the parents a break or the caregivers a break, and they're in safe hands with me. So that's something more offering with Autism Resources as well. And then in residential living, there was a complex house that I was working in for a couple years, and within that we dealt with a lot of behaviors, so a lot of training. There's a lot of trauma. There's that was a big impact of my life, and I loved that job dearly, for sure. And I just moved my way up, I guess, and then into the management role, where I did manage his 2 special care homes. That was
So was that here in Miramichi?
Yeah, all of it's in Miramichi. Yeah, there's a lot of resources out there and a lot of homes and a lot of support. There's always gaps, and within us.
So even in that, what were some of the gaps that you noticed when you were in there that you were working on that you'd like to see?
Well, it depends on the age group that we're talking about. When we're talking about the younger generation, so before school, we have Viva services, which is amazing. They do behavior interventions. They help out those children that are younger. Mind you, it's a long wait list to get in, and sometimes it's not available for some people that have autism. And again, it's the diagnosis that not being able to get diagnosed that hurts a lot of people within their growth at that young age. It takes a while to get a diagnosis. So to get into CVIVA, you would need a diagnosis, and sometimes we can't always get in there without it. And then once you get into the school years, there's amazing help and supports there. The EAs and the teachers and the school system is trying as hard as they can. There's specialized classrooms. There's the whole inclusion part of it, where there's individuals who are able to go into class where growing up, for me, some of them weren't even able to. So the inclusion part is a great, it's wonderful for the kids that especially need that socialization and stuff. And then there's others who aren't able to get in with the class, and just too much stimuli around having all classmates. So there's special rooms. But the gap that we're missing within the schools is not every child can stay full days. Not every child can meet those.
So is that because of funding, or is that because of
funding? It could be behaviors, and when I say behaviors, it's not always destructive behaviors.
Right. Maybe attention, they can't stay focused.
Yeah, everything that we do is type of a behavior, and some maybe just overstimulated, and maybe the supports aren't there, or maybe they're just having a hard day, or there's all types of things that would.
So in that area, is there support for the parents where they can go to find out about things they can do to help prepare for?
I can offer that type of support and help them in those ways, but
with the program you're running now,
that we have now, yeah, for sure. That's the resource center is for all resources. where the resource center is for those families to come to us to see where they can go and to get that help that they need and wherever they are within life, and we'll try as much as we can. So, and we advocate for all the families. If there's appointments that they need an advocate for, I can go to it with them. There's a lot of things whenever it comes to the resources.
So what you got you personally even wanting to go down this avenue road? Did you have in your family something that inspired you, or something you've seen, or what was it? Because outside of this, which we'll talk about after, you're always trying to help people and do this kind of work. So
I've always been this person. So in school,
were your parents inspired into you, or is it just something that's always been part of you? Or
well, yes, my mom was a coordinator of the food bank, and she helped people as well for almost 15 years.
Oh, really? Wow.
And then, but for me, I think it started in school. So we had one classroom just down the hall from us, and there was a young girl in there, and she was nonverbal, and there was a lot of noises that I heard that was coming from that room, and I was always in there with that person, and going through school, I always found that I gravitated towards people that needed certain help that I could offer, maybe just a socialization aspect of it, or just a friend to be around. So I was that person that if you're being bullied, I was right there with you, making sure that you're not getting bullied while I was around. So I don't know. I don't think it's just so much autism or special needs or homelessness. I don't think it's anything. I think just growing up, and my parents instilled in me that a good person is somebody that helps other people and don't judge, and that's what I try to teach my kids to do as well.
One story we sort of should share is how we met.
Sure.
So one day I was downtown doing sunrises and wandering around and finding out about homeless and what was going through town. And you were taking a bike out of the back and helping a young fella and putting your van. I took a picture of it.
Yeah.
I had posted something saying it was great to see somebody helping, and actually got a lot of bad feedback for like, why are you doing something against the homeless or something like that, or putting them in. And it really had nothing to do with that. It was trying to show that we need to help and make a difference. So that kind of, and then you had messaged me back, and we sort of started talking and working together to.
Yeah, and then
I found out a few things that you did.
Yeah, then you met me on my lunch break, and then we went and you got some stuff for those on the streets, and we went and
you had the place to
brought
pass
them
it
out
and bring them bags and the things they needed, and that was an interesting start. And
actually, that guy that you've seen me, seen me giving the bike to, he's now living with me, and that was years ago.
He's had quite a turnaround too. He's from living on the streets to a whole different fellow altogether. I'd love to have him on one day on the show. Actually, it might be great to talk
amazing.
About his experience going through the whole thing and getting to where he's at now.
Yeah.
So that was quite the journey.
Yeah.
We started off, and I was always fascinated by the fact that you were driving around in the morning, picking up homeless and keeping them warm in your van and driving around the streets, and like.
That's
were
my
you
day.
Afraid or like?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
All felt
no, I think
natural?
I should maybe share my story, I guess, whenever it comes to addiction and being unhoused and everything. So my father, he had a bad truck accident. He was a trucker. And he ended up on medications, and he ended up getting addicted to that, and it spiraled throughout my whole life. So when we talk about addiction and being vulnerable and unhoused in that type of way, I've been there, seen that all my life. So me going out there is really part of my dad. My dad did die from infection because of needle use. So I think that's part of my grieving process of doing what I do. For sure. I was never scared. Mind you, it doesn't matter who a person is. If there's good and there's bad, and unfortunately there's some that are in the situation that they are, and sometimes they can't control it. And I wouldn't judge them. I wouldn't judge the person who's high class either. To me, if you need support and if you need help, I'll be there. It doesn't matter who the person is or what situation they're in. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that's quite the story. Do you have siblings, brothers, sisters? Are you lonely?
Yeah, I have a brother, an older brother. That's on my father's side, and then my sister.
Okay. Are they like you, advocates and going out?
My sister, she's very busy. She's manager of a store, but when she can, she's out there helping, and she's doing what she can. She's not too much out on the streets. She has multiple times. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Nah, for sure. That's my whole family, both sides of my family. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. So you guys are probably pretty close then.
Oh yeah, we're very close. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And again, I guess working the food bank and volunteering at the food bank, that was my life from all my teenage years.
Really?
Yeah, I was there volunteering all the time. So a lot of the people that I did meet
when you're in a food bank and you got different people coming in, did you find a wide variety of ages, youth, old?
Oh yeah, really? Anybody could come in.
And it's not just people from the street. There's so many people use our food banks nowadays.
Yeah.
And
back then, when Mom was the coordinator of the food bank, there wasn't many homeless. The pandemic started a few years ago for sure.
Well, it really sprung up after COVID here.
Yeah, I find so too.
Yeah. After COVID, we never really seen it in Miramichi, but now it's rampant in both parks and both places, and there's so many people falling through the cracks. It's
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of cracks and a lot of gaps, just like in the autism world, that it takes a lot of advocating to do so, and government involvement, and the nonprofits that we do see, like Jeremy's Mission, or Johnny with Dignity, and then there's the Housing Solutions and John Howard Society. There's a lot of resources and supports out there. It's just there's not enough. There's always gaps that we need to fill, and not just in Miramichi, all over New Brunswick, for sure. Yeah. Like
when I go down to the coffee shop, the Autism Center was downstairs.
Yeah.
And you guys used to have the center there selling the books.
Yeah.
And some of the people had jobs there that were going through autism stuff. Now, obviously, people aren't reading books like they used to read. Everything's gone to online and more of that stuff. So that sort of dwindled down a bit.
Well, it did, but the reason why we did stop the book, put it on hold for now, was because of what's coming. So, New Brunswick, we don't have that much funding for autism for our centers anyways. So we all have one staff in a resource center. So with one staff, it's hard to take on all of the operations in the whole autism community. And then, we have our Book Nook was a job essential skills training. So we teach people how to, and give them experience of how to work retail and the books and everything like that. We've had some amazing workers coming in and out of there. But once the books started not selling enough, and things getting bigger and better, we're working on, I didn't want them to not have the correct support that they needed because I was busy. So it all made sense. We have a board of directors, and we've all come to this decision that we'd put on a hold for now, and focus on the big things in our community that we need to fill. And once we open that up, we will reopen the Book Nook gift shop type of place.
I'm really curious about this here paper you got going on, and the new facility, and what you guys are trying to accomplish, and what's the goal with this new facility?
Okay, well, while we're talking about the Book Nook and moving over, there's a lot of concerned individuals out there that are wondering why and what's going to happen in our future. The Book Nook will be around, absolutely, awesome. And we will transition it more into maybe a gift shop bookstore with autism-related merch and some OT supplies that we could offer. And you go into a hospital and the gift shops there. That's our goal for the retail purposes anyways, for the job training. So with that being said,
And where's it going to be
we
located, this
did-
whole center?
Yeah, so we're thinking, we're actually working on moving from the basement of 1 Allen Street over to 1400 Water Street.
Okay.
That's the old senior citizens building.
Yeah.
There is good use of it right now because there is student living there. So in this building, there's different wings, of course. So there's student living in these areas, but beside us in the back will be a daycare. So they're working on a daycare as well. Now all this green area is what we're working on. This is a huge project. We're up to $2 million right now just to get everything up and going. This is to fill the gaps in Miramichi and New Brunswick. So I'll start by just giving you a little tour of our building. So, of course, the daycare is over here. This is the back area, so like it's a fenced-in playground area is what we would expect to have.
Okay.
We would share it, of course, with the daycare. We'll have some accessible swings and some, equipment for outdoor play. Now, this area right here that we're working on, this is the auditorium. So this is where we're going to have our silent dances that we have, any of our social groups. This will be for big meetings. So I'm the co-chair president of Autism New Brunswick. So once we have our meetings and stuff, there's a possibility that we can all come here. This is going to save us money in the long run because normally we would rent out office spaces or board rooms. So if I had an auditorium with this stuff all set up, and there's a stage in there too, there's going to be a lot of use to it. Not only that, there's minimal spaces for recreational activities like even just baby showers or wedding showers. We could rent this out to anybody that's in need if we're not using it, of course. And then across the hall there, this is the kitchen. So it's a huge kitchen. We're working on right now trying to find funding as a commercial kitchen. So what we plan on doing, just like the book nook as a job training, the kitchen would be as well. So catering, cooking, getting all their
Oh, so they
skills.
come there to train. The center would be like a training center
train,
as well
and
as,
then in our future maybe work there.
Okay.
So we support all of our autistics in here, and this would be a great place for them to work. So
what did you base this model on? Have you looked at other models, like maybe Neighborly?
there's no, okay,
There's
so
nothing
there is some places, so like Key Industries and like more services, but nobody's just autism.
Just autism,
and
okay.
nobody's under one building. So this is new. This is their
And this concept will be for all the New Brunswick. You guys will be the center. kind
Yeah,
of thing?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. So we leave the kitchen, we go down the hall. This would be our entrance here in our lobby. So the book nook / gift shop would be here. The reception, that's also job skills training as well. We'll be able to teach admin. And then, we have our staff lounge. There's a huge gap all over New Brunswick for kids that aren't able to go to school like we were talking about earlier. Those kids may only go from 30 minutes to half a day, possibly a full day. So our goal is to have our own classroom, so like an alt class. If they aren't able to attend full-time at the schools, they can come see us. So again, we're filling that gap. This is an issue all around. There's people, there's families and guardians that are working full-time in hopes that school can have their children during those hours. But if it's, there's times where the child can't go all the time, then it leaves a parent or a caregiver to what do we do? So this is where we're going to step in and be like, well, come here and we're going to teach you some schooling and just keep it going.
Welcome back to McGowan's Canvas Miracles. Well, Today we had moved the set due to a bunch of things going on, and I got in here and I didn't have my brushes, but you know, that just made it a little bit more fun. So I grabbed some spoons, plastic spoons and knives out of the drawer, a little bit of paint on a plate, and I'm gonna watch Charlene have some fun.
Sure, let's do it.
We're gonna see if we can paint a tree with a spoon, see what we can come up with. And so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna paint 3 circles. So you can take a knife and draw where your 3 circles are gonna be. Relatively 2 here and 1 on the top.
Okay, 2 smaller and 1 bigger, maybe?
No, all the same size, roughly. Just
Okay.
3 nice circles.
Maybe the...
Yeah, grab some paint. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
You want me to do the first circle for you? Show you how to do a nice circle?
Oh, yes. You
Yeah.
can try, yeah. Try.
Grab
Mr.
some paint.
Complicated.
Let's make a circle.
Okay, we're
There.
coloring it in and everything. Okay.
Sure. So make a big, big circle. Nothing to it. You can just move our brush around. Just come up with something. There. So
All
one
right.
beside it and then 1 on top.
Okay.
Nothing to it.
Like I'm doing a cupcake.
That's
Your
right.
icing cupcake.
Try and make them a little bit closer together.
Oh.
Not touching, but closer together. That'll do. That'll do. Maybe make this one a little bigger. Yours is better than mine. What are you doing showing off already?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Let's get a little bit more.
Maybe a cartoon character? You never know what you're going to be making.
No, not with you.
We make it up as we go
Yeah.
and we have some fun. And
That's right.
just like life, right? Every day
Okay.
something comes across us and you watch the news and you
doing
get
that.
all depressed and it's like, oh my goodness, the whole world is falling apart. But then you
Okay.
can turn on McGowan's Canvas Miracles and you just have a big
Yeah.
smile on your face. That's
That's
all
right.
that matters.
And up here?
And find, yep, 1 on the top.
Not touching, but close enough.
Yeah, that's good. Those are pretty, you know that Michelangelo said the hardest thing to paint is a circle. He said to take a pencil and draw a perfect circle
It
is
hard.
the hardest thing that you can do.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
All right, where are we at now?
I like it. When you're in there, what's the one thing that you really want to accomplish while you're there?
While I'm there,
Yeah.
gaining all skills. So I think we left off in the area of the school, of the classroom.
Yeah.
So while we're going to have that for the young ages, I want to be able to offer services for all ages, which we do, just on a small scale compared to what can happen. So the kids for the school age, the classroom, we're going to have all ages across the hall at our sensory therapy room.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping to work with different behavior interventionists. We're going to partner hopefully with, there's amazing people out there like Capital, or there's so much. So the occupational therapist, if there's a psychologist that wants to come, that's going to be in that space. And then the big thing about the momentum center is what we're going to call it, is the transitional residential living. So we plan to offer 8 beds and 3 respite beds in that area.
Oh, wow.
So that being said, anybody who, once you are done school, for a lot of us, there's what to do outside of there. If you're not going
So
to
you go from
college or
school,
work.
So just so I'm following this, so you come from school, you come into your center, and you can stay there and live there, and you're trained in different workforces so that you're able to be put into the workforce and
Yeah.
have a good life.
They can stay there and live there, probably up to 5 years. We're in the midst of figuring that out. But each person, it would be different because it's mastering a skill
and being
to
able
live
to,
an
yeah.
independent life or semi-independent life for those who aren't
So
able
you're going
to.
to be teaching how to finance, how to pay your bills, that kind
Everything.
of stuff, the whole
Everything,
works. So it's
everything.
an everything center. Okay.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Well, we're
everything
talking-
from personal hygiene to everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, hygiene. You would need something like that. We're going to take a little bit of water, just keep it really wet. We're going to make
Okay.
this into a sort of a water painting.
Okay.
So just wet the bottom half of each circle,
Okay.
just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Don't get too fussy. If you get too fussy, then they start trying to look at the details, make it messy, and then they think their mind will fill it all in.
When I was in my class with you before, that's what you kept on saying. Stop being so perfect.
Yeah, create the illusion. Just put something down and have some fun with it. It's all about the journey, not about the fixed outcome. No, that's perfect. So those little mistakes. Let's take a little bit of this Payne's gray here. We'll go with the black.
Little?
Yeah. And paint the bottom half of your circle.
Like a water
Same
color?
way you did it, but just covering like a
like the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Get a little black in there.
Is that okay?
Grab some more, get some more in there. Let's have some fun.
Want
Get
more?
a good one. And don't worry about those loose straggles. Yeah, now do that on every circle.
Okay, let me get some more.
Keep it nice and wet.
Same.
Yep. See if we can create some magic here.
Oh, I'm sure.
Something's got to happen out of this.
You'll make sure of it, that's for sure. All right. Is that okay?
All right. Let's see what we can do with the spoon here. So now you're going to take the spoon.
Okay.
And you're going to turn these circles into a tree.
Okay. So like round? Or?
So let's say the tree top is up here.
Yeah.
We're going to take and rub and start pulling out some of that.
He can't even do it. Okay.
See that? Just rub it through the yellow.
Yeah. Got it.
See how it starts to make a tree formation?
Yep.
And you're going to do that with all three until you come up to a point.
Sure.
Nice, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it with each of the three. Nice job. Amazing. It's like a modern art kind of. The sun's coming through, blazing through the leaves. I like it now. Let's sort of make it a little bit pointy at the top, yeah.
Can I grab more or no? No.
Yeah, we're going to grab more, but we're going to do something different. Now we're going to grab some more black, and we're going to tie these trees together in the middle.
With my spoon?
Yep.
Okay. Tie them together?
Yeah, just sort of bring it up as if it's a branch coming up. Yeah. We don't want to fully cover it yet because we're going to do this in a couple layers like everything in our class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just make sure you cover the bottom a little bit, like the space between.
Oh. Gotcha.
There you go. Beautiful. Now, we'll let that dry a bit. We're going to take this knife and you're going to make some kind of a tree stem here. So come down. A bit of a bark. And then you're going to take that stem and you're going to pull some branches out through your tree.
Can I do it with my spoon?
Sure. You can do it with your spoon, your finger, the back of your fork, the back of your spoon.
Can I use more or no?
Your toes.
Can I use, I keep wanting to grab more.
You can grab more.
Okay.
Have fun with it.
Sounds
I don't know where this is going. I'm going to blame you when it messes up.
Oh. And I'll blame you.
I like it.
All right. Is that okay?
Well, I don't know. The branches don't come out to the end of the leaves. I'd maybe
So
pull
keep
some of
going, keep going.
Let's pull some of them branches out and get that tree out, extend it into some life. There we go. We're going to let that dry.
Okay. Just wait. This needs to.
Oh, you
need to.
got to get a little bit more perfect.
I'll stop.
So there.
Okay.
That's just a start. And then we're going to go over and we're going to cover that up in a minute after it dries a bit. So tell me more about the center itself. So in all the cases, so you've gone through lots of people, of course, and people come through your center and stuff. And tell me about a nice surprise or something that's come in and you thought, where this is going, you don't know, and it sort of turned out way better than you thought or way worse than you thought, or some kind of experience you personally had.
Happens all the time. You know, there's families that come in where they have no idea where to go or who to turn to, and you know, they come and here we are and helping them, and just that alone is gaining them the services that they need. So, but that was big for me too, for sure. And then there's, you know, the closure or the pause of the Book Nook was a big thing but in the long run, it was beautiful for some. So we had individuals working there that were there for a really long time. And sometimes you get really comfortable in a place and you don't want to leave. So this almost forced some people to move on to bigger and better. So we have, one of our guys working at Walmart doing amazing, just to branch out and be able to explore more things than just what, our autism center can do at this time. But yeah, that's beautiful as well, for sure.
Now we're gonna put another big smear in the bottom. We're gonna rub that up and start making this more into a tree shape. So we're gonna pull the tree out. See, start actually making it look like a tree. See what I mean? Just sort of tree shaping it out. Getting rid of those circles. Making them disappear.
Sounds good.
And you can take black, blue, some different colors, whatever you want to pull through. So it sort of looks like a tree to you.
Oh, really, excuse me.
Nice.
I could take all colors?
Sure.
Like, can I add yellow here?
Sure.
But then you can.
Remember now to come from the center of the tree out,
Okay.
sort of tie everything together. Now the only thing that I've seen that we could have done is we should have brought the 3 balls down, left ourselves some sky room at the top.
Oh.
But it's a great way to quickly, you could do this with a kid or someone, just basically get an easy tree out of a couple circles.
Yeah, for sure. I need more dark up here though. Just 'cause it's...
Take a little blue maybe, and blue and yellow, and let's rub a blue line, create a horizon line down
Okay,
at the bottom.
should I clean this or keep it?
No,
Okay, so blue.
all the colors of the
Yellow.
rainbow just sort of move through your painting. Just make a little bit of a hill going down over that the tree's standing on. I like
Okay.
it. And then you can take so this knife, I notice, has a razor edge, like a little bit of serrated.
Oh, let me guess. These are going to be
Let's make some grass.
Yeah.
I like it. You can grab more yellow paint as you pull the grass up. Take a big swath of it, pull up.
Come on.
Lay your knife a little bit on the side, tilt it, and you might get more pull and more paint out of it. If that doesn't work, add a little water to your knife. Pull it out, make it sort of a watery painting. There you go. This one you sort of had the right idea.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
There. What do you think, Rob?
I think it's going great. You might take a little more of yellow.
Okay.
Just pull them out a little more. You probably stay away from the tops. They're starting to widen out a bit. Just
Okay.
get wider on the bottom of it. Yeah.
Wider on
Maybe a few sprigs coming out the bottom of the tree.
So the whole goal really for the Momentum Center is to gain all life skills and be able to support all lives, to have an independent living, especially for those who, aging parents and caregivers, that what's going to happen when I leave, what's going to happen. And this would be a great, to calm your mind and know that there is supports out there that can help.
Take some of that black and yellow, and we're going to start some,
Black and yellow?
yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of dark green under this green here. We'll start making the ground sort of shadowed out. Well, and one thing that's going on, we're here painting, and we got a huge fire across the river that's taken off, and hectares are burning, and you can film giant flames going up on the other side of the bridge, and it's quite something to see a fire. We all heard of the
Yeah.
big Miramichi fire that wiped out this whole city, and you know, the stories and the books that have been written about it. But to actually see, you know, so much fire on the other side of the river is quite scary.
It is scary. It actually affects us this weekend. So we hold annually a family camp. At family camp, we have families come to Camp Sheldrick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Camp Sheldrick, they had to close down a week's worth of their camps, overnight camps for the children. And that being said, we might have to do the same thing come Friday. So there's a lot of kids that aren't able to get that camp experience, and every person deserves to have that experience of, you know, camp, overnight camp.
Oh yeah, Camp Sheldrake's great. My
Yeah.
daughter went there when she was younger too.
It's going to be a sad time if we aren't able to go, but understandably so. The fire's, you know, obviously affecting everybody breathing, and it's just dangerous altogether. So we want to be more safe than sorry and
You were telling me
follow
when
the
you came in,
restrictions.
you seen some of the water bombers that are
Yes.
dropping right here in the Miramichi, picking up the water. And
Yeah, the other night we went for a drive, and over in the Logieville area, the bombers were coming down, and literally there was two of them coming right after another, and right in front of us. They were dipping down, getting the water, and you could see them doing the big circle, and it was amazing.
Wow,
Amazing.
It's
Yeah.
something to see.
My mom in Moncton, there's fires there too, and she's on the list to prepare to be evacuated.
Oh, really?
So it's
Oh, wow.
yeah, no, this fire season, I've never seen anything like it
No,
for
they're
many
shutting
years.
down national parks and shutting
Yep.
down all kinds of things. And, wow,
Yeah,
it's kind of a scary thought.
it is scary.
Maybe take some brown and do the bottom part with your spoon, just sort of get that ground filled in. We'll get I like this thick impasto sort of style you got going on here.
I think that's probably because I work with whenever I'm doing my crafts, I do gesso,
Yeah.
so I like it textured, I guess.
Uh-huh. It's really fun, actually. Well, we're going to take a short break from McGowan's Canvas Miracles, and we'll be right back with more great stuff after this. Oh, welcome back to McGowan's Canvas Miracles. We're here with Charlene Summers with the Autism Resources Miramichi, and she's doing a painting with us today while she discusses all the great stuff that they're doing with autism and the new center that they're working on, and how they're helping so many people and making an impact.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten all my tools today and showed up because we had a new set. They came into the studio instead of the regular set, so we had to makeshift, and we ended up grabbing a butter knife and a spoon out of the kitchen cupboard and making a creation with a couple circles, seeing what she could do. So she's been having some fun. And so there's different ways you can use all kinds of tools. You can use the back of a spoon. So we're going to make some grass here. You can just take that, and if you pull up on the wet paint with the bottom of your knife, the back end,
Oh, the bottom. Okay.
see how you can start making some grass in the area, creating the effect. And the harder you push and point, the sharp, you can get it to pull right up through. Grab some of that wet paint, it's the best part. Doesn't seem to be working. Here, let me see. Maybe just not pressing hard. Yeah, see like that? See, almost like a drawing in it. See, creating a real sharp indent right into it. There you go, yeah. Nice. So some artists got famous doing different things like this, just creating something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you guys must find this a lot. You have no resources and no funds to do certain things, and you're like struggling to get by, and you're kind of making it up as you go.
You get creative, that's for sure. And that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, and that's the whole point, to get creative behind things. And you guys have tried so many different things over the years. It seems like every
Yeah.
time you turn around, you got a new something you've thought up or cooked up to try and help make funds and raise and
Yeah,
make
we
awareness.
listen to our community. We try, for sure.
So tell me one of the fun things that you've done that you really enjoyed as a fundraiser or
Fundraiser?
community event.
The funnest one is the Fun Factory. We have our annual walk.
Yeah.
And last year we went and partnered with the Fun Factory. It was like just brand new at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And for our walk, we always have like the jumping castles and face painting and lots of entertainment. And then Last year we walked from the factory, Fun Factory, all the way to the hospital. So again, partnering with the hospital, we had a station out for water, and anybody that from the hospital wanted to come out, they could. The best part of it is it's superhero walk. So we have capes, we have.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. So we're all walking
And
along
anybody
there.
in the community can join in, kind of thing. And
Yeah,
follow along?
absolutely. Anybody that want to support autism in Miramichi, this is huge. Every year since I've been here, which is 3, almost like going on 4 years now, actually. I've had the Timberwolves come, and they usually lead our team, our walkers. So
Oh, wow.
it's yeah, that's my funnest. I love our autism walks, for sure. And the prepping to go along with it, right? And passing out all posting all of the posters out and advertisements, and yeah. And then of course there's our camp that we have. We have day camp, and then we also have the weekend camp that we talked about. And
Let me just fill in your
that's
bottom section. Yeah.
that's big too. It's all summer long. We get summer students. Every year I have amazing summer students, and yeah, it's busy and fun at the same time.
So how many people will work in the center when you're all said and done and it's finished?
Oh, up to 57 right now.
57?
Yeah, there's going to be a
Wow.
lot of jobs coming to us for sure. Well, we want staff day and night, of course, in the residential area.
Right.
It's really different parts. So the residential, a day staff, night staff. Then, of course, there's the hallway, the operations, I guess we could call it. So that would have like the occupational therapists, that would have our personal support workers or the respite workers available too there. There's the kitchen staff, there's janitorial services, there's anything.
Well, it's actually quite a thing for Miramichi to have that many staffed in there and stuff. That's a great resource.
For sure. And we have
So
the
is the
respite
city
beds too.
partaking in this quite a bit, or how are they involved?
So they all know about it. There's, I know Sam Johnson and Michelle Conroy, they definitely supported it. They are willing to meet with me anytime. They're excited about it. Anybody that I talk to on this are super excited. This is something that's needed here in Miramichi. We do have more services, which are amazing. They have many houses are out there for care homes, of course, and then they have the vocational training. They have all different things, but nothing just for autism. And with autism, there's ways to teach and talk, and there's ways to communicate. And even though there's places out there, there's nothing just for autism with autism-informed training.
I've noticed that you help the people with autism and the book nook and the different things.
Yeah.
But have you placed them in jobs in the community too? Because it seems like there is people out in the community.
Yeah.
They come through you guys?
For sure.
It's all through part of you
that
guys?
and so before I came, I don't know if you know this, but we had the whole building where we are
I
right
didn't
now.
know that, no.
Yeah. So we ended up as a nonprofit. There's the upkeep of the building. It's everything. So we were able to sell the building in lieu of being able to stay there still.
Right.
So at that time, they had so many services in that one building, but then we limited our spots.
Right.
So we're we're in the basement. It's a beautiful place, mind you. It's really nice and stuff. It's just not big enough for us anymore.
Right.
We want all the things that we had before. So we had the job skills training. The book nook essentially in the beginning was a job placement. So you learn the skills, and then the job coach would be able to help you look for another job. That'd be helping with resume building. That'd be going and checking on the people working. But right now, in the past, since when I started, we partnered with like Inclusion MB, and they do that job, helping people to get jobs. So between us and them and different community partners that we have, which is huge, we have a lot of partners here in Miramichi to make sure that we have the best services out there, and that's part of my job, is to be a resourceful person. So if they, have an idea or have something that they want to work on, we can reach out to those professionals, and we can either hold it at our space or their space, and that's how a lot of them get their jobs, for sure.
So you might want to just extend some of these out and get some straggles.
Sure.
Like what you did there, like that's perfect. See how nice that one is there?
Yeah.
Just get a few of those on each of the ends. Just to take off some of that rounded perfectness.
Yeah.
Just to give it more of a tree feel. Yeah. Wild. Get wild. Just let it go. Let it go. Yeah, that's really nice. That's nice.
How you hold it.
It's a really cute modern tree. Actually, I kind of like it. It's fun. Might have to do a little class on this.
Yeah, you'd be probably.
How to paint with a spoon.
Yeah.
In a limited amount of time, and bang, get it all together in short moments. You gotta like that. And if you want to make your trunk a little wider, grab some brown and maybe make a wider trunk. Your tree a little wider.
I think so.
Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, now she's getting creative. Spread it out on the bottom a bit. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
That's good.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, he says.
I like it.
That's art.
That is art. You just never know. You just create something.
Yeah.
And
I know I'm probably doing too much. You'd probably start growling.
well, it's in class motion. Put the thing down.
Yeah.
Once you got something going, looks great, just leave it alone.
Leave
Just,
it.
have some fun with it.
Okay.
And I bet you didn't think you'd be painting with a spoon today and a butter knife. And
To be honest
throwing
with
some
Rob,
flat. You never know what
I
I'm gonna
never
pull
know
out.
what you're gonna pull out. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never know
That's
either.
the joys of
Make
it.
it up as I go when I sit down here every day. It's kind of a fun thing, and I have
You
great
get
people in like
creative.
you who do this stuff, and it just makes it so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to learn about the community and the stuff you're doing within it. And what do you have coming up in the near future for helping out?
Oh, we're going to be fundraising up our, like a lot. So, because of the Momentum Center, we've been kind of hush-hush about it for now until, we have to make sure that we had all of our partners in line and supportive. The letters of support are coming in. There's a lot of people that are wanting to help out. So our next adventure, we're going for the Momentum Center. So that's $2 million at least a project. So we got a lot going on for the betterment of autism in Miramichi.
So they'll be doing fundraising right across the province then, right?
Well, we're gonna do it here in Miramichi. We want to start here in Miramichi, and then in hopes that we can extend our services. Maybe the Momentum Center will then move to Fredericton or Moncton or
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
If somebody wants to fundraise all across New Brunswick, absolutely. But right now we're focusing on Miramichi.
Okay.
As far as the residential placements, if there's people outside of Miramichi that need our support and need to come into there, then yes, absolutely.
It's not just for Miramichi people. It's
No.
for anybody who can come
No,
and use
it's
it.
for anybody that needs it. And people from the States, if they want to come, they could come if there's a bed available.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're not going to say no if we had the space. It doesn't matter who you are or what you identify or anything. We want to be able to see people thrive and live successfully.
You can grab some of the yellow
Yeah.
and sort of highlight some of these pieces down here, just to sort of let your trees sort of fire up the grass a bit.
Okay, so I'm using like this.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that.
Okay, tell me, can
just
you
put some highlights somewhere.
highlights how? Here you go.
Yeah, just whatever.
Up and down? Oh, that's
Little
easy.
Fiery things in there,
Okay.
just so the tree sort of pulls into the grass. Don't ask me. I'm watching you make this up so I can see how it works.
Yeah, we're practicing for your next class.
I like it. Yeah, lovely. Now it looks like it's
Yeah.
going right into the tree. Perfect. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So is there people you have trained that from over the years that are going to be already working at the center once you get it going?
Yeah, our Book Nook staff, if they're interested in coming back and doing their thing there, that's absolutely
be
welcome
awesome.
for sure. Yeah.
And how are they doing? So since the Book Nook closed down and they're sort of moved
Yeah,
on to
they're
different
doing
things.
they're doing great. There's one that is volunteering and reading to people. getting out in the community more. None of them ever gave up. There's no,
Right.
They are amazing individuals, and they're going to soar throughout their life. Absolutely, they're good workers. They're driven. So yeah, one of them's at Walmart working all the time. All the time, you could see him in there, and another one volunteering, and then the other one is taking this time as a break and getting ready for what's going to happen.
As far as the professionals that work there, how are we going to staff that?
Of course, trained, gone to college, university.
Yeah.
There's a lot of positions that need to be filled for, to help support those that are going to grow. There's
So is
a
there
lot.
also
Yeah.
within the center, is there like a bridge to the economical side and the welfare side of things that for helping people get through?
Yeah, well, that's the
all
whole
part.
point of it. We want people to be able to live independent or semi-independent, get the training with us, and then, that's another part of the Momentum Center is having the aftercare. So once they are ready and mastering the skills that they need in their life, we're going to be able to, help them find an apartment and a job, and if there's, we'll keep up with it. Somebody will go in and making sure everything's okay and they're still keeping up with it.
Okay.
Encouraging the independence and living and jobs, and it's.
So is there a place where people can go and help now or make donations or support you? Is there-
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Maybe
at the
we'll,
Autism Center, we have,
Okay.
people that I'm there. It's busy in the summer with camp and everything, and then meetings. But if I'm not, or if I'm out of the office, it's because I'm doing something with the Momentum Center or
And the
not.
address to that again? What
1
would be
Allen Street.
1 Allen Street,
Yeah,
okay.
in Douglastown.
And is there a website or a
We do.
Facebook page or that kind of stuff there?
autismmiramichi.ca. Yeah, we have our website, and then Facebook is a huge hit for us. There's a lot of communications going through Facebook, so Autism Miramichi, Autism Resources Miramichi on Facebook.
Okay.
We have Instagram as well. Yeah, there's.
And what about for parents with kids with autism that are looking for support? Is there a
Come see me.
come see you?
Absolutely.
Same thing,
Yeah.
same address, same everything?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. And
perfect.
give me
Well,
a call and we'll schedule it.
Considering you're such a good sport about not having the equipment I needed and just grabbing a spoon and going to town and enjoying it, I think you did pretty good. I think it turned out
Thanks.
great. I loved it. This is a tree, and I want to thank you for all the work you do in our community. And again, thank you for tuning into McGowan's Canvas Miracles. We had Charlene Summers here from our Autism Resources and going through the new programs and make sure to go out and support and make a difference in our community. And we want to thank you for coming in today, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah.